So what captures my attention on a resume is customization. I want to see that the individual has taken the time to learn about the job, to learn about our culture, to learn about our organization. So when I see a resume that shows the passion, interest in that particular role, that's really what stands out to me.
Oftentimes your resume is what's going to represent you when you're not in the room. So someone meets you at a career fair or an event, they're taking back your resume to our team, and that's speaking to your experience, your background, when you're not there to tell the story. So I would say take the time to make sure you have all of the right details and that you're highlighting your leadership experience, your work experience, and all of those extra things that help us get to know you as a candidate.
As I look at the resume from the experience standpoint, I look for words that are more achievement oriented or going above and beyond than kind of responsible for, that shows basic accountability for the job function. Because that's just a job description at that point. I look for what are those things that, hey, I initiated this on my own. Because once it comes to interview time, those are the questions that myself or my team are going to be asking is, well, what was your role in that? And how did you help that succeed? And how did you go above and beyond to make that happen? Or did you take direction or did you initiate this? So those are the kind of wording and sort of achievement orientation that I'm looking for.
One of the first areas that capture our interest in resumes is being succinct, really identifying the career objective. You know, what is it that you're looking for? And it's really key that you tie that to the position that you want. So if there's an open requisition or an open position, make sure you read that carefully and tie that career objective to that particular job.
I actually don't expect a cover letter, but I expect that if you're going to submit one, that you do it well. So use a cover letter as an opportunity to tell me more than what you can tell me in your resume.
In our recruiting process, they're not necessarily required. Now, there are some hiring managers that like that extra touch because it does allow you to tell a little bit more of the story. So I would encourage folks to have one and to tailor it for the job or the experience that you're making the connection on.
Cover letter seems to have kind of morphed into the email maybe that it's attached to. And so no, I don't really expect to see a cover letter. If I see one and it summarizes interest and what I'll see on the attached resume, that's fine, that's great.
So to avoid the mythical black hole, I would recommend really finding jobs where you're a strong fit regarding qualifications and interests. So I wouldn't cast a broad net, apply for any position. I'd make sure that you're really interested in a particular role before you apply. I would also encourage you to follow up with a recruiter or someone that you might know that works for that organization to follow up on your application.
Avoiding the black hole is pretty simple, I think. I think what you need to do is once you send in your application, find a way of connecting with the employer to make sure that your application's been received.
Submitting an online application should just really be a part of the process. You should just make that a check or a box that you need to check off. And it's not one and done once you submit that application. You need to do that, and then you need to engage with people who are maybe active in that hiring decision, engage with others in the company and let them know that you've submitted that application and that you're interested, and continue that follow-up. It's not just something that's going to submit your application and then hopefully you'll get a job. It's just a part of the process.